Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the second day of TeD Cup. Yesterday we had Group A and today it's time for Group B. We have 3 orcs today and 1 night elf. It's going to be FoCuS, Ice Orc and Soen going up against Kaho, if you will. The Horde strongly represented and what was for the longest time their nemesis, Night Elf, represented by Kaho. Kaho, one of the big success stories of the last 2 years of Warcraft 3, has become very strong indeed. And it seems like we have a bit of a join bug here. We'll have to rehost. But lots of things have changed. In the Night Elf versus Orc matchup, a ton of things have been changed around indeed. The Keeper and Huntresses quite a bit weaker nowadays because of the early game no longer having the Ultra Vision advantage for Night Elf. But also the Demon Hunter immolation play has made waves, especially on ladder. People have been suffering and complaining, as is the nature of Warcraft 3. Hitman being first and foremost. But honestly, the Orcs have been pretty successful recently against the Night Elves compared to previously. Alright, let's take a quick look at the bracket before our first game begins. Where is it? Here we have Kaho, FoCuS, Ice Orc, and Soen. 5 matches today for 2 players to make it through. Yesterday was a very successful day for the Europeans. Happy and Foggy making it out of Group A, besting Fortitude and 15 Sway. Something's wrong with my voice today. Alright. Should be all good later. Let's hope. Still having issues loading into the game. Oh, okay, now it works. Good, good, good. And off we are to our first map in the first game. Kaho versus FoCuS. Let's go. We start off on Northern Isles, which I always feel like it's a really good orc map, if the orc plays aggressively. Oh, and look at the burrow, by the way, by FoCuS. Not making it in front for possible pressure, but in the back for possible Demon Hunter defense, I think. We've been seeing a bit of Demon Hunter immolation harass recently, and if the burrow is not in range to attack the Demon Hunter, it's very annoying. But normally, most of the time, on most maps at least, it's still Keeper play. Let's see what Kaho does. He's a big fan of the Demon Hunter, though. Oh, it is Demon Hunter. Okay. Interesting. So, Demon Hunter normally means that you must play Talons. And this is not a good Talon map. This is not a good Talon map at all. If the Orc can snipe this camp here, which I think he should try to do, there's almost no camps in the mid-game for the Night Elf to play for. And if you ever lose map control, you lose the shop and you never get items. This is interesting, to say the very least. I must admit I'm a bit worried here. I feel like if Kaho doesn't have a good early game, he might be in serious trouble. But he is very strong with the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter, by the way, who don't know if you guys saw, but Blizzard released a new PTR, so a public test realm update. So not the live patch yet, but on the PTR, immolation has been nerfed. And that shows us the intention that Blizzard wants to nerf immolation. Exactly how they're gonna do it, they probably aren't so sure themselves yet. But the way it stands on the PTR, they have reduced the damage and fiddled around with the mana cost a bit. Blade Master starting off with the slippers. Exactly what he wanted. Big healing, by the way, for the Demon Hunter is also excellent. T on scout. Here's exactly what's going on. The Demon Hunter, I guess he can creep level 3 super fast here. If he gets the 3 green camps, along with the Tuskar he already has, that is enough for the level 3. But he knows the blade will be showing up. And indeed, here he is. Probably gonna go for the circlet. Yes, sir. And try to snipe some more items. Solid start so far for FoCuS. Wand of Illusion found. Oh, is he blocked by the creeps? I guess he is. Oh, and the Demon Hunter across the map, creeping the other green camp. A Grunt lasted seal here would be big, but very hard to get. Should be impossible if the Demon Hunter does it properly, and indeed he does.
A player's forces are under attack.
Little by little. Getting towards level 3. But this is not quite enough. He'll need a little bit more. One more creep will do it. Or a grunt, of course. That would be perfect. Big Mash in the meantime. Cancelled the shop. Harassing the archers. He does have the dust here. So the Demon Hunter will have to head on home. And save the homeland. Just like William Wallace. They may take our lives, but they will never take our freedom. Dude, I haven't seen this movie in so long. I don't even know if that's exactly the quote. But you guys know what I'm talking about. I remember when I was a kid, in my teenage years, I think I was like 14 years old or something. I watched Braveheart with my grandma. And I couldn't watch the end, because in the end he gets like executed, right? He gets, what's that called? Quartered or something? No, not quartered, but he gets tortured and killed, right? They don't really show it, but just the idea of it, I couldn't look at the TV. I had to turn away. And I had to go to bed, because it was bedtime. Alright, Demon Hunter's gonna get the level 3 at long last. He has some very nice items. Ring as well, good for him. Everything is good for the Demon Hunter nowadays.
A player's forces are under attack.
TC, Raider, Walker. Oh, Kaho. Wait, he has a Hunter Saw. He's playing Lures. Oh my god, he's playing Bears. Demon Hunter Bears. What is this? This is news to me. Panda second. Demon Panda Bears. Wow. Against Orc. Interesting. FoCuS got a good counter setup though. He's got the Beastery, so later on we're gonna have Kodos. And he's got the Walkers. The magic damage against the Bears also very good. This is Dice's style. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, thank you, by the way, to Chaos Front and BP Woody and Alaska State Walker 3 team for the resub and for the gifted sub. Blade, very strong items. He got the Claws +9 earlier. Ankh on the TC, not too bad, honestly, because this Orc army has no healing, which means heal scrolls here will be absolutely huge. The TC is struggling a bit against the creeps here. Dust and gets the kill. Like I said, this camp here is really important. Taking it away would be a big deal. Having found the Lion Horn, which is always a good item. And FoCuS is now going to get level 3 and level 2 level ups from this camp. With a fire. Oh, wait, Ensnare. Is he dead? Surround. Oh, just barely closes it. Needs to pass the TP to save him. And gives him the heal potion. Oh, and that might actually be enough. TC goes down, but of course he had the Ankh. It's Shockwave, by the way. Shockwave, no Stomp. Interesting. Oh, and everything now super hurt. It is daytime, so heal scrolls are available, and boy, does FoCuS need a heal scroll. Boy, does he ever. Buys it right here. Not able to save the grunt though, and that's level 2 on the panda. Demon Hunter now completely out of mana. Units running around the outside. Around the outside. And it's time for a juicy heal scroll. Ooh, there it is. I feel like the heal scroll effect should be more noticeable in Warcraft 3. It's such a big deal, but the animation is really minimal. Maybe on the PTR, heal scroll changes. PogChamp. Casburn, thank you for the resub. Alright, Kaho's strongest time is yet to come. Keeper third. Alrighty. Try hero. I like it. FoCuS now with the expansion. I feel like you should start this a lot earlier, though. It's easier said than done, of course. Ring of Regen. Ooh, that's a nice item. FoCuS will always be struggling with healing.
A player's forces are under attack.
FoCuS won't be given the red cam for free here. But the Demon Hunter also very low mana. These Night Elves have to start buying more clarities. Clarity potion, buddy. It's very good. One Orb of Venom so far, but I'm sure that we're gonna see a second one soon.
A player's forces are
And here's the first Kodo Beast. Very important units, of course, against the bears. Pretty good counter bear army. 3 walkers and a Kodo. 4th walker on the way. Shockwave. Didn't do that much. Alright, Invo Potion and Heal Scroll on the blade. With those, maybe FoCuS will be willing to fight, as the expansion is nearing completion. About 70% done. Levels on dice, not that great though. 3, 2, and 1 only. FoCuS has 2 ensnares. He used the first one. And gets the item here as well. Claws again. Alright, that's gonna be a strong blade. The attack speed on the TC is also not too bad, by the way. So claws on the TC, if he can stand and deliver, aren't bad. And FoCuS going into upkeep. Was delaying the fight for as long as he could, but now it is time! As Bruce Buffer would say. And there we go, Expo Mining. Kaho, what's he doing? He's waiting for the Moonwells to finish, then he can break into upkeep, but he's gonna have to go all in. Against the 2 base play, there is, yeah, no late game available. 183 crit, by the way. Yikes! We're going ham. And off we are. Disenchant against the Entangle and the Rejuve. There was some value right there. Speed Scroll popped. Kodo's running. Gets 1 Devour. And it looks like a fairly easy fight so far for FoCuS, I think. 2 bears out of the mix. And look at the damage from the walkers. All that magic damage. 5 walkers, dude. And, Shockwave wakes up the creeps. Demon Hunter almost goes down. Forced to TP out. Can the bear make it out at least? Oh, with a crit, the answer is no. The grunt. The grunt. The grunt. Dude, what is up with grunts dying to creeps recently? Run. Okay. Saved. Alright, I tell you what. The bear style so far not too convincing. And now FoCuS is rich.
A player's
Off
forces
to
are
base
under
economy. Blade close to level 4. TC got to level 3. Did he go Aura? He went Shockwave. Weird. Oh, nice deny by FoCuS. Forced Kaho to return home, but not sure if he wants to take that fight. He's got more reinforcements though coming in from the main. Crit's still looking good. Max damage of 72. So we can crit up to 200 plus. FoCuS has a huge army now. He's got double heal scroll as well. Should pass one to the blade. And then taking a fight might be easy. Ooh, got that last hit as well. Alright, Ensnare, and these bears are so locked down. Look at the damage. Also the Breath of Fire though, doing good DPS, even if it's only level 1. The Panda level 3 is needed so badly. But he wasn't able to get it, because FoCuS crept the camps away very smartly. FoCuS stole this gold mine creep, and he also stole part of the lab. It's a lot about creeping this matchup. And this looks like a pretty easy cleanup. Entangle level 1 not doing that much either. Keeper never had the money to go for the second Orb of Venom. And FoCuS ready for the next heal scroll. It's gonna be a good one. There it is. Going for the Demon Hunter now. We have the Ensnare lockdown, and there is no time to staff him out. The Demon Hunter falls, and that is game. FoCuS takes the 1-0 lead. And Kaho. We all know he loves the Demon Hunter play. But, yeah, I've never been convinced, ever, on lores in this matchup. Ancients of Lore. I feel like whether you play Dryads, or Bears, or MGs, I think everything's pretty bad against Orc. That's just me. Maybe there's a way to make it work, but from what I've seen, I am not convinced. FoCuS with a very strong counterplay. Seemed like he was certainly expecting that one from Kaho. So I would expect a change up on map 2. Either Keeper Huts, or Keeper Talons, or Demon Hunter Talons. Depends on the map though. And the map, in fact, is Twisted Meadows. Now, I have to retract my statement, because I think on Twisted Meadows, bears are actually good. Because there's tons of things to creep on the map. You have to rely on the heroes. It's a big map. You can counter-expand. It is just, in so many ways, good for bears. So, here it could be a different story. I think this is the only actual good map for bears. This one. We'll see if Kaho does the same again. It's also a playable Keeper expansion map, absolutely. But seeing the Ancient of War over here at the shop, this means it will be Demon Hunter, it will be Immolation. And a fast level 2. Unless FoCuS comes to harass. Of course, in Twisted nowadays, it is forced cross-spawn, so FoCuS knows where his opponent is spawning. And we all know that Night Elves nowadays love to take these big camps with Immolation. So, there's certainly an opportunity to harass. Honestly, this is something I've seen no orcs do. But wouldn't Farseer be pretty good against Demon Hunter nowadays? Because he starts with Immolation level 1. You keep summoning the wolves and stuff, harass him. Maybe. But, maybe I'm wrong. Nobody's doing it. Alright, Peon Scout gonna confirm the Ancient of War. And this will trigger FoCuS to be aggressive, one would assume. How fast can Kaho creep this? Can he finish the camp before the blade arrives? No way. Yeah, no way. That's completely impossible. Alright, here's the blade. Wisp detonated. Weird. Alright, Peon pull. Trying to slow down the creep. The Demon Hunter will get the big creep at least. But only the big one from the look of things. Belt of Giant Strength. Very good for the Demon Hunter, in fact. And he does not sell it. Lots of items here purchased as well. And here's the blade ready to harass. But... oh, if he kills the Ancient of War, that would be big. Oh, Kaho. No wisps here anymore for the repair, and the Ancient of War goes down. Ooh, that's gonna make creeping very difficult. Can still do it, though, I guess. With the demon. Last hit stolen. He had the dust, didn't pop it. Kaho's game so far not looking that great. Demon are still fairly tanky. Unlike the Blade, who is very low HP now and didn't bring salve, so we'll have to run back to the shop very soon. We'd love to steal more creeps, though. But the Demon Hunter gets it. Level 2 at long last. That's a big level up. Should be the burn for the late game. Could also go Evasion, though. That would help with creeping now. Remember, he lost the Ancient of War, so creeping is difficult here. FoCuS with a successful harass, one can say. But he is far behind in experience now. Alright, we see the mana burn. Is the Blade gonna be forced into boots himself? Blade with boots, I haven't seen that in a long time. Doesn't really need them, though. If things get spicy, he can just speed scroll out. Alright, Kaho doesn't have a Hunter's Haul yet, but there's still time to go for one. Seems like this Wisp is on the job. Alright. Hunter's Haul and Bears again. The Blade needs a few more items, though. Doesn't even have a circlet yet. Oh, third grunt coming in. This could be a surround, but it's the Blade who's in danger first. Oh. Maybe he should have bought those boots. Buys a heal pot. Okay, to be on the safe side. And we see double Bestiary and Shadowhunter this time. Kaho scouts it right away. This is going to be Mass Raiders. Mass Raiders plus Serpent Wards is incredibly strong against Dryads. But against Bears, not so much. So, with this playstyle, FoCuS will have to play hit and run a lot. And probably expand. Or go Mass Kodos. That also works. Keeper second. Wait, is Kaho actually playing Dryads into this? Interesting. Demon Hunter has some very good items here. 13 bonus strength. My man. Also found a strength tome earlier, so it's 15 bonus strength. Shadowhunter does now go Hex first. very good early on tier 2, but of course later on it's going to be pretty trash when Dryads have the Dewsbull. Alright, there's the tier 3. I was about to say, shouldn't Kaho really go tier 3? And yeah, I think he should. I guess FoCuS ideally would like to scout this, find out about tier 3, and then go expansion. Because, yeah, Mass Raiders don't do so well against bears in the late game, obviously. Very bad Blade Master items, by the way. Never lucky. But the Lionhorn is very good. Alright, what's the plan with FoCuS? Alright, Peon is coming. Alright, this might be the expansion now. Expansion and hit and run. I think that's the wisest call. And there also Kaho, second hero, the Keeper, makes sense. With the Entangle, you have a strong weapon against the hit and run. Against the Raiders. Ring again. Oh my god. Dude, these blade items are terrible. In the fight, FoCuS will also want to keep the Demon Hunter at arm's length. With Ensnare to minimize the mana burn against the Shadow Hunter. Big item. Oh my goodness. Scourge Bone Champs. Wow, this Demon Hunter is going to be such a boss. On him, by the way, the ring is really good. Oh, almost had the Dryad. Ooh, that was a split second, dude. Dryad survived. Shadow keeps creeping. It's about to be level 3. And yeah, needs some heal wave. All the raiders here are quite hurt. Kaho, not that many bears, I guess. Well, 4 Dryad, 3 bears. Healthy mix, I guess. Everything's healing at the moment for FoCuS. This is not the time where he wants to fight. Blade Master also not with the army currently. And Kaho, even in supply. FoCuS now going for a late game totem, getting ready for the bears. I feel like FoCuS in the wrong position. I feel like he should be up here in the north somewhere and threaten a counterattack. Trying to pull the red camp. Oh, but the creep jack timing is perfect by Kaho. Oh, or perhaps he's just a little bit too late. Speed scroll pop, gets the item, Cat gets gem. Oh my god, he's got so many tank items. Alright, what's FoCuS going for? Ensnares on the Dryads might lead to easy kills. Shadowhunter is out of mana completely already, though, and this is where Kaho might be able to turn the fight around. Ensnare on the bear, this would be a big kill. Blade Master takes that one out. 68 crit. Laughable. These crits are super weak. But still, some units are going down. The Entangle, though, is looking quite strong. Also, we have Thorn's Aura. The Keeper could be a sick carry here in the late game. Entangle again and again. It is Entangle level 2, not Thorn's Aura. Of course, Thorn's Aura was also heavily patched, buffed in the patch. Again, more potion might be needed here on the Shadow. Pops it right away. Clarity running as well. He's going to have a few more spells to use. But Kaho wins that fight, eh? Peon Slide coming in now. But the double rejuve, or just the normal rejuve, excuse me, looking very good. Alright, here comes the Walker. Time for some Spirit Link. Not yet, though. That's another grunt going down. It's level 4 on the Demon Hunter. He is so tanky. Now he's finally got evasion. 1000 HP. 12 armor. And the Shadow Hunter perhaps in the wrong position. He might be just dead. Dryad slow. Nice Ensnare, though, to keep the demon locked in. And this expansion is dead, I'm pretty sure. FoCuS has a heal scroll to work with. He's trying to delay the fight again, wait for more reinforcements. He's got tons of production, and now he's got finally some Kodos coming as well. Spirit Link is quite helpful, but also Kaho has more units streaming in. Shadowhunter has a mana potion. Roar being used though, lots of bonus damage. Now trying to get the mana for the heal wave. He's gonna have one in a second. Entangle leads to a kill, but the Kodo gets up one Devour. Now would be a good time for the mana burn, and he gets it in. FoCuS didn't use the heal wave first. Big mistake. That's a big error by FoCuS, not getting that heal wave in time. But he has the mana potion. That's at least one heal wave, but now he's again. And FoCuS might be starting to turn this one around. The magic damage against the bears, again, looking good. Blade Master, by the way, also super tanky, but has a tough time healing up. Oh, the Kodo is stuck there and will go down. Wait, where's the bear? Wasn't there a bear inside? Am I crazy? Kaho has a supply lead. Quite the big supply lead. But FoCuS has the faster reinforcement, and he's got a shop right here. He's healing up. And a lot of the army for Kaho is very hurt. He's got one entangle only. He is completely out of mana. The reinforcements might be caught right here. Catches a bear. Rejuvenation heals him up, but is that going to be enough? Doubtful. Demon Hunter soon has one more mana burn again. Level 4 in the Shadow. Hex doesn't do much at all. Maybe Serpent Wards retrain could be an idea. But at the moment he doesn't have the gold for that. He has to defend the expansion, which has been ravaged. No more mining there. Are there more peons in the main to slide over? Yes, there are, but also lumber is kind of low for FoCuS. The fight keeps raging on. Late level 4. We got the level 2 crit now, but his inventory is still a joke. One Dryad taken out after the next mana potion used. One more heal wave is there, but at some point FoCuS has to try to deal with the Demon Hunter. But he's so tanky, dude. He is so tanky, it's kind of crazy. And the bear is almost taking out the Great Hall by itself. Oh, critical strikes. And now the demon's in trouble. All of a sudden, the first hero, which was so tanky, Blade Master also, if he gets entangled here, could be in danger, but he has the Invul Potion. Oh, Invul, or rather, Entangle on the Raider. And FoCuS panicked, wasted the Invul. But there's two bears going down in the south. Shadowhunter has a Clarity running, and it seems like FoCuS has finally stabilized. But he's still not fully mining. Still a supply lead on Kaho. This game, not over yet. Very nice game, by the way. FoCuS needs to rally his forces. But the Demon Hunter is still such a boss. He's about to be level 5, by the way. Should perhaps go for the Keeper and force a TP. Would buy him a lot of time. Hex doesn't do much. Two bears are coming in. Kodo doesn't have space in the stomach. Ooh, and Kaho now is finding a strong timing. FoCuS has basically nothing left anymore. Expansion isn't really fully mining at all. There's an entangle. It's going to be another dead Kodo. Dryad going to pop out. Does FoCuS have the presence of mind to kill the Dryad? 5 HP. Oh, the Dryad gets away. FoCuS was close. Very close to stabilizing, but it wasn't quite enough. Not yet. Oh, the bear. Uh-oh. Gets almost caught. Wait, where's the bear? Wasn't there a bear here? I guess he pulled it back to the main army. FoCuS can still catch reinforcements pretty easily here with the raiders. And that's one freebie. FoCuS can still play hit and run this game. Big Master's inventory though. I feel like this is the biggest problem for FoCuS. The Blade's inventory is such a joke. Had to sell lots of items a moment ago to get the gold necessary to rebuild his army. And the expansion is finally toast. Kaho should probably cancel one of the bears here to be back to no upkeep.
Player's forces are under attack.
FoCuS not giving up yet. He's got high hero levels, but so does Kaho. Dude, the Keeper seems really strong here. 30% damage return on the Thorns aura. I don't even know what he should skill on level 5. Entangle with Thorns. What did FoCuS get here? Sobi Mask. Okay, that's a sick Shadowhunter item. Agi Tome. Blade Master picks it up. The item here, of course, was taken earlier already. FoCuS is begging for some claws. Can he finally find some damage? We got about 3 minutes of mining left in the mains. Again, only the parry apt. Dude, FoCuS looks cursed with these items. At least for the blade. Shadowhunter has good items. Alright, Keeper about to be level 5. What's it gonna be? It's one more camp. Demon Hunter with a level 3 mana burn. Very strong against the Shadowhunter. Slippers and Invuln. Very good item for the blade. But that's a lot of bears. 69 supply for Kaho. And fat mana burn. These burns against the Shadow are so strong. Very hard to prevent them. Lots of Dryads. Not even that many bears, I guess. It's mostly Dryads. Oh, and that Kodo doesn't see the light of day. This looks like a pretty easy fight for Kaho, honestly. Level 5 on the Keeper as well. Kodo caught in the back. Blade Master almost dead. Used the heal potion, though, in time. But Dryad kind of waking up the creeps. Shadowhunter, mana potion, heal wave. Wait a minute. FoCuS, perhaps on the way to turning this one around. Blade Master has the big invul potion. This is going to be worth a lot. Doesn't have a heal cell to heal through it. Both sides suffering heavy losses. The bear reinforcements, though, for the rejuve are very strong. Going for the Demon Hunter now, trying to staff him. The end snare doesn't last long enough. The staff is still ready. Dispel. One more Kodo about to drop. 244 crit all of a sudden. Where are these coming from? 240? Oh my god, are these like max damage roll? 248! Dude, what's going on with these crits? All of a sudden, the blade pumping it up to 11. Hex on the demon. Needs to be careful. FoCuS may have done it. Finally. Behind this, by the way, the expansion now finally finished. Wait, what was his max damage? 65 times 4. That's 230, right? Wait, am I stupid? Didn't he just crit for more? Yeah, it's... Ah, no, it's 260 max damage. Never mind. Okay. All good. The blade level 5 seemingly turned this game around. Oh, Dispel against the Entangle, though, that can also be a powerful weapon. 244 crit again. He's been getting quite lucky with these crits. With the damage rolls. Oh, nice Hex. Prevents the Demon Hunter when coming in from the mana burn. FoCuS playing this really nicely now. Going for the Demon again. Hex! Right clicks. Where's the staff? Doesn't need it quite yet, perhaps. Oh, that was a fat mana burn again, though. Mana potion used, however. Heal wave is there, and Kaho has to run. And on the retreat, he may lose more. Waiting for the end snare from the Raider. It's cooling down. What's the target? It is the bear. And FoCuS about to 2-0. A lot of critical strikes. And the expansion is running. Main's now dry. But the Tree of Eternity can walk over. Oh, he didn't get Nature's Blessing, though. Oh, it's gonna take a while. Alright, Kaho needs ultimates. But he's still fairly far away from them. Unlike the Shadowhunter, he's close. And the Blade Master is also close. Pops a Clarity. Possibly for the ult. Hunter is still very tanky. But with some crits, you can bring him down. The bear front line is entirely gone. One is still being digested here inside the Kodo. Alright, focus on the chase. He's got a huge army now. Enormous supply lead. And he's looking to close out this game with 2-0. This would mean one orc through the upper bracket into the next round. Kaho needs a hero kill. He needs 2 hero kills and the level 6. That's what he needs. So many things are required to win this game, and I dare say it doesn't look possible. All the walkers out of mana, but that doesn't seem to matter. We do hit the level 6 in the end. Unfortunately, the Shadowhunter has one of the worst ults in the game. Did he skill it? No. Level 3 Hex. The Zoe Mask has been glorious, by the way. One of the very best items for the Shadowhunter. I think this is the best item for the Shadowhunter, right?
A player's forces are under attack.
Can't imagine anything better than a Sobi. Kaho still holding on. Until now. FoCuS wins it. 2-0. He had to battle hard. Again, we see that Twisted Meadows is a very strong bear map indeed, but FoCuS clutches it out just barely in the end. The Demon Hunter again had crazy DPS output, but not quite enough. And that is FoCuS with the 2 and... Oh! FoCuS moves on into the upper bracket final. He will face an orc opponent there.